How's everyone doing? Simon here, and today we are going to be reviewing and reacting to the romperjack Shark Tank commercial, because obviously every Shark Tank series, every Shark Tank episode is just a commercial for all the companies that are on there. So obviously, you know, I love rompers, and my last big video was a romper video, like literally reviewing all of the rompers. And I got I have one romperjack romper. It's made of polyester and spandex. My favorite romper that I've bought from a company. Them and the company called Zesties, those are the top two. But I think that the romperjack one is a higher quality fabric just because it's the polyester and spandex is less resistant to the wear and tear that a cotton fabric can undergo. If you're going to sell a cotton fabric romper, which the rompers that I'm going to be selling are cotton and spandex rompers, you really have to advocate, really have to tell people, like, you should dry clean these. This is really meant for dry cleaning. They will fit, they will be beautiful regardless, but definitely dry cleaning, lean more towards dry cleaning. These should be premium clothing that you should wear you can wear it anytime, but for special events. And if you don't dry clean, then machine wash cold and hang dry, and that'll do the trick as well. Or you can dry on delicate as well. I've tried that. But here we go. We're gonna go ahead and go through this episode. I have a bunch of notes, but I'm not going to be able to go over all of them because... Well, actually, I will be able to because they're right here. Yeah. So let's go ahead and see what they got. This is like the third time I'm watching it, and it's a cringe pitch, to be honest. But let's go. Come on. What are we doing? Is it frozen? I hate when this thing freezes on me. Okay. What's going on here? We're still recording? Okay, sorry, I was using this program called Duet. Okay, here we go.
Next in the tank is a trendy fashion statement for men.
I wouldn't call it trendy. It was trendy in 2017, and it's still new, but it's not trendy. Like, trendy means that it's on, or it's in season, or it's like popular. It's not trendy at all. I have beef already. What is this? What are these? Listen, strippers have been stripping for a long time. God knows we can find fitted suits for what they're about to do, which is strip, obviously, because they're selling a clothing line. They're going to strip and show their clothes. I know the object isn't to advertise. Like, obviously, if you're wearing, it goes along with the pitch. If I'm being fair, I'm terrible at business. It goes along with the pitch to wear shitty suits to kind of juxtapose your product with the suits. But I mean, dude, they got nice suits out in the world. Let's not pretend those don't exist. And you could have rocked something like that. But let's move ahead.
Hi Sharks, my name's Justin Clark and I'm from Santa Clarita, California.
And I'm Wyatt Thompson, also from Santa Clarita, California. Today, we're seeking $200,000 for 5% of our company.
Sharks, men's clothing today is so boring. All of us walking around the same shirts and pants.
Oh, beef. Sorry, beef. What is this? This man didn't even bother to freaking button his suit correctly. This is disgusting. Sir, only button the top button, and let's respect the game. At least respect the game. That's a minimum. Respect the game. What is... Sir, Wyatt? Which one? I think the second one's Wyatt. Sir, please. Ugh, okay, sorry.
Pants and shirts?
Oh,
that's why we create Sharks. Men's clothing today is so boring. All of us walking around the same shirts and pants and shirts.
Oh,
that's why we created Romperjack.
Romperjack is a men's apparel brand built for guys that don't have a lot of options to stand out, look good, and feel confident.
Sharks, as you can see, we got something for everybody, like our Pride romper, or even our flannel romper.
Flannel romper is not for sale. I've never seen that on their website, and honestly, that's a terrible design. And the Pride romper is mids. I mean, mid at best. It's mid. We have so little Pride on there. Can we get the sleeves done? Can we get the bottom thing of the freaking pant leg? You know, this thing, right? Can we get that? The bottom hem, you know, Pride-y? Like, this is a. You could have done a little bit more with that. Okay, but I do like that. One of the things I do like about romperjack is that obviously they have decent materials, and then of course they have a couple options when it comes to collars and the design. Not a lot, but a couple at least. Also, this design that he's wearing doesn't look good. I don't like it. And if you look at, first of all, this guy he could stand to lose 15 pounds. Let's be rude. Let's be rude. Let's be nice. This, I'll show it on the website, dude. It's almost like you can kind of see it's like pinstripe, but it's just, I don't like that. It doesn't look good. It's not a good design. Keep going.
Our rompers are fitted, fashion forward, and made from high quality premium materials.
Fashion forward has a definition. Come on.
I mean, Sharks, come on. Doesn't Wyatt look pretty cool on this floor passion romper?
Thanks, Justin. You're looking pretty good in our navy chateau romper.
Naming the design is disgusting. I'm offended.
You know, it's more than just a button-up shirt sewn into shorts. It's a self-esteem machine. So, whether you're looking for a jumpsuit for your next wedding party, overalls for a Sunday picnic, rompers for a music festival, or just some fitted shorts for your next brunch outing, Romperjack has you stylishly covered. At least from here to here.
So, Sharks, we invite you to romp around with us.
This guy's in his 30s, which is fine, but I mean, cringe, and it's a little cringe energy, you know. But you know, a lot of pitches can be cringe. I mean, you're out here asking for money. Asking for money is cringe, is what it is. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But what's going on with these wrists? I mean, what's going on with these wrists? Again, you could have done a little bit better with the shoe game here. And I'm okay with the shoes, but I'm not okay with the socks. You could have gone a no-show sock, or you could have gone like a mid-calf sock, and both of those would have. I like a mid-calf sock because it kind of accentuates your calves, and it brings out it makes a difference between the leg and the romp. It's nice. I like a mid-calf sock, but you can't be out here with these socks, bro. Can't be doing that. I'm cool with the loafers, not cool with these socks, man.
Who's ready to be a part of this amazing, profitable rompertunity?
Justin.
Guys, why don't we just jump? I mean, $200,000 for 5%. I mean, what the French toast? What's up with this? What's
In the
up with
last
sales,
4
man?
years, we've done $3.7 million in sales.
Whoa.
That's a lot.
Wow.
What about the last 12 months?
1.1 million.
And we're
That's a lot, and that's what makes me the most exciting. That's what makes me excited about the future of rompers. Is that, dude? When I made that video a few weeks ago, I didn't know the financials of any of the companies that are going into this space. All I knew was that Rompin went out of business, and then when I look at Romperjack, their website, first of all, I don't know if I fully believe this because they don't have to bring receipts to the show. They don't show their balance sheets. They just say something, and we just kind of trust that they're telling the truth. But God knows, like, I'm sure everything deal on here is contingent on the people actually seeing the actual numbers from accountants and stuff. But they could be saying anything. When you go to the actual Romper website, they have never had things at full price ever in probably the past 2 years, and that is a strategy to just always have everything on sale. But to me, it also signals you're starving and you're trying to get things out of the door. You're trying to sell out of stuff, which fair. Like, obviously you'd want to sell out of stuff, but there's also some integrity that goes along with having sales. And the integrity to me about having sales is that things aren't on sale all the time. Like, we don't always see a cross out grayed out symbol that says it's for sale. Like at some point in the life cycle of the product, we're actually buying the product at the price that you set. You can offer me like a 20% discount in the email or whatever, first customer thing, but at some level, we're buying the product at the cost. Now, God knows it might be a marketing thing. Maybe I'm just wrong about this, but maybe it's better to have that eternal sale and to make everyone feel good, like they're saving money. But I don't know, Balenciaga, all these, and now we're also talking about luxury, and it's a different demographic, it's a different everything. But it's also like, yeah, like, you know, a lot of these brands, like they don't have discounts. They come out with a season. If you like the clothing, if you like the season, you buy it. If you don't, move on. And maybe you wait for the 20% off coupon. Maybe you wait for your birthday. But you know, to have like a perpetual sale is, to me, it's lack of integrity, and they're going hard. But $4 million and 1.5. What? I digress, and I say that if indeed they made that much money, there is money in this industry, and with seeing their products, I think somebody like myself can really create something to take a piece of that, to move this thing forward a little bit, to have couples rompers, to have something. Well, let's continue.
Where are you selling these? How are you selling these?
So we currently resell them all online, all for a website.
I mean, this got to be.
They're not on Amazon, which their main competitor is on Amazon, and all of the China rompers are on Amazon. And honestly, when people look to buy something, they just go to Amazon first. They don't necessarily go to Google. They're not going to check for like romperjack website. So honestly, I think that's a big that's a big I don't know why they're not on Amazon. I think that's a big thing. That's kind of dumb.
Be only for skinny guys, because I wear this, I'm gonna look like I'm on my third trimester.
Correct. Rompers are only for skinny people. There are onesies for bigger people, but again, onesies things, because you can have onesies for fat people, but it's like generally like a slim fit. Yeah, sir, like a slim fit thing is slim fit, correct. So now I'm hating on Damon.
Who's buying this? Who's your consumer? Who's buying this?
So most of our consumer is the LGBTQ market. Right now, mostly gay men between the ages of 25 to 45 absolutely love our product. And then we also have a consumer that is like the fraternity college market.
Do you have any competition?
Yes, there is multiple companies that started in this space, but we totally destroyed the space.
So
They did destroy the space. I agree. God knows they're the only ones that are coming out with new designs. Like I said, the zebra romper that I wore in my last video, that was a design that they came out with in 2021. Which for me, it's nice to see that they're at least doing a little bit. They also came out with this awful leopard design, which we'll show later. It's just absolutely disgusting. But it shows they are trying to put something else out there. But like I said, a lot of these designs, in fact, this design, you can't buy this design that he's wearing. It's like been discontinued. You can't buy the flannel romper there. You can't buy the American flag romper that they have sitting on the desk there. A lot of those designs that you see sitting on the stand over there, you can't even get. They don't have them on the website because they don't have stock, or for whatever reason you can't get it. So it's hope, but
story is, we found a Kickstarter campaign online.
This is an interesting thing. This is an interesting backstory that I wasn't aware of, and I think it's good to know the lore of the romper as we go into the space.
Multiple companies that started in this space, but we totally destroyed the space.
So the story is, we found a Kickstarter campaign online for the male romper. Now, here was May, and they weren't delivering the product until August, and we thought, man, romper season's over by then.
There's a season?
Romper season. We were thinking this was more of a summer item. So we saw that Kickstarter campaign, and we pulled some money together.
First of all, hose don't get cold, so rompers are year-round.
We actually beat the Kickstarter campaign to market, becoming the first company selling these in North America.
You basically knocked somebody else off and took over the category. That's your
I
claim.
wouldn't call us a knockoff, though, because we did it better.
Laurie, looking at these two guys now in their romper outfits, do you find...
They did do it better. The romper design is just absolutely disgusting. If you want, look at my old video. It's absolutely disgusting. It's a bad job.
Them attractive from a female perspective?
Okay.
Get the fuck out, dude. No fucking way. No fucking way. Dude, I didn't even notice this until I watched it. This is like the 4th time I'm watching it. I didn't even notice this fucking. Let's watch it one more time, man.
It's a knockoff, though, because we did it better.
Laurie, looking at these two guys now in their romper outfits, do you find them attractive from a female perspective?
Okay. I've got to be really,
Sir, what? How is like somebody looking at you? How is somebody looking at you and saying, "Hey, my friend, do you find this guy attractive?" How is the thing that you choose to do to like get in this beta? I don't want to use the. It is beta, like to get in this stance, like a monkey. Like what? What is this?
Let's put it this way.
What is going on here?
Romper outfit.
Just one more time.
Do you find
I'm a
attractive from a female perspective?
What face is this man making? What is he flexing? And he's got this gut. And what is this limp? What is this thing down here? Look, obviously, it's not even fitted. These guys are wearing larges when they're clearly mediums, but they're not wearing a medium because they're not in shape. God, can we not like just lift a little bit for the fucking like biggest thing of the goddamn career of the thing, like of the company? Like, this is the biggest stage of this company. Can we not lose 10 pounds and rock a medium, sir? What the fuck? Why is the first thing that you do, is this attractive to you, sir? When you leave your house in the what is going on here? Lord. Brittany, this man over here, his name's fucking Clark. What do you think of him? Get the hell out of here. These guys get 0 puss and 0 dick. 0 anything. They get no sexual activity. There's 0 chance. There's no rings on either of their fingers. There's no fucking way either of them. God. What a bad fucking rep. I'm getting a cramp. God damn it, I hate when that happens. My fucking body is. I need some more potassium. What a bad representation of rompers. Can we not have brought one of those male models that you freaking photograph? Could we not have done a little bit extra to put on for the brand? Not brought these 2 freaking 48-year-old founders who are overweight and don't even know what it means to be attractive anymore? What is this? I'm sorry. We spent so much time on it. But dude, it needs to be like what? Let's watch it one more time for Christ.
Okay.
For Christ.
Though, because we did it better.
Laurie, looking at these two guys now in their romper outfits, do you find them attractive from a female perspective?
Okay. I've got to be really, Let's put it this way. I feel that they are very nice-looking men. I feel that the romper, I don't know if I like the fact that the shorts match the top.
I kind of get the niche thing because I'm already in this space with rounder bum. And
Why are you thinking rounder bum, which is underwear that enhances?
my rounder bum community is their community. So and when you get a hit in the community, you sell a lot of stuff.
Exactly.
Because it's word of mouth, your customer acquisition cost goes down. What is the return rate when people get their romper, they stick it on?
Yeah, it's about 9%.
What do you sell them for?
It sounds about right. Because like when you buy a romper, you probably only get one. I don't know if you're necessarily returning, but I feel like also their return rate is lower because they don't have as many options and because they haven't really set, maybe somebody's going to buy a plain romper, but like have some options, have some like it's not even collectible really. Like I don't want multiple romperjack rompers. I don't. Excuse me. But for me, my rompers, I'm collecting them. Like I have freaking a blue zebra. Like, I have a zebra. I have a Disney princess romper. I have these like cool, different designs. It's like, yeah, I want that one. I want the new one. I want that. That's a crazy design, dude. You got that in red. I want that in. You know what I mean? Like, actually push things forward. Not, you don't want multiple of these kind of like. You only need one romperjack romper. So yeah, customer. I think they could probably. It's possible to raise that percentage. Honestly, it's probably accurate because they did. Maybe at one time they kind of had options, but it is interesting though to hear that 1 out of 10 people return to get a romper.
The product that I'm wearing right now sells for about $79. This one's $69.
Why is this worth $4 million?
That's a great question. So if you,
It always is.
it's like 2017, we did $200,000. 2018, we did $580,000. 2019, $980,000. During COVID, the height of COVID 2020, we did 1.1 million. Right now, we're on track to do $1.5 million this year alone.
On
And
that
also it's
1.5 million.
It's 1.5 million for 2021. That's interesting to me, and that's what makes me think there's still room for this industry. Obviously clothing is a it's a $1 trillion industry. Clothing is, and men's clothing. Now there are a few brands which I'm not going to talk about in this video, but there are a few brands that are kind of in this area, but it's not a lot of romper brands specifically. But men's clothing is slowly teetering over in the other direction. But again, there's not a lot of companies in that space trying to push things forward in a more colorful, slim-fitting way. But that is interesting. Yeah, 200, 580, 980, 1.1, and then 1.5. Let's hear how much they profited.
Are you going to make any free cash flow?
Yes, we're actually cash flow positive now. Last year, we did $150,000 in profit.
Good for you.
And paying yourselves?
Yeah,
Okay. And then this year on the 1.5, what are you going to make, do you think?
I would say about 350,000.
Really?
So I did some math, which I'm not going to show because I'm not going to show, but I tried to do some math. Based on my numbers, if they're selling these rompers at about $70 a pop. Let's assume like the average romper is $70. If we divide that 1.1 mil by 70, that means they're selling like 16,000 rompers. That's 1.1. That's what they sold in 2020, which is fucking a lot. 16,000? Dude, come on. We can break into that little space. If we can just take 2,000 of those, 2,000, 3,000 of those and with our niche thing, I think we can make a dent in that market of 16,000 rompers. That's a lot to me. That's a lot. So I did some further math, and basically, we got 16,000 rompers. They're making $50 per romper, and I did some math. Sorry, again. So it's about $320,000 cost on product for what they've sold. Now, let's say we round up a little bit. We can't assume they bought double the inventory because, as they'll say later, they ordered most of their stuff on pre-order and backorder. So that means that their inventory is pretty tight. But we can assume, I don't know what we want to assume, maybe 50% extra. Maybe they have 50% extra they keep on hand. But I did some math. It's like 32,000 rompers, and obviously, $320,000 for product. If we double that, it's like 630,000 for product. And let's just go with that just for now. So 630,000 for product, and we subtract that from 1.1, and we're left with. We subtract that from 950 because we remember that they. They had 150 profit, pure cash profit for the business. So we're left with $310,000 that they have for overhead and to pay themselves, which I think is not that much for two people. So let's just assume, like that number they paid for product is probably more around like 500 or 400,000. And so they probably each paid them. They probably took home a salary each, like 200, something like that, 200. And maybe the rest of the overhead, that extra 150K or 100, it's all overhead, ads, and stuff like that. But God knows, I don't think they're really going hard on the ads. They have Google ads. I've definitely seen those, but they don't have. They don't necessarily have I haven't seen their video ads on anything. I haven't seen them on YouTube. I haven't seen them on IG. I've seen Zesties, which is one of the other companies. I've seen them on IG, which they're still running their god-awful ad. God knows they can't pay a freaking videographer. That's all I know. Zesties is just a profit. Who knows who's running that company? I don't think it's anybody real. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But so it's an interesting little company they got here. Profitable, paying themselves a handsome little salary. 200K is that's a lifestyle.
Is it just the two of you running the business?
Why don't I run most of the business, and then I hired stay-at-home moms to do all the customer service and returns and things like that?
Funny, stay-at-home moms are trying to.
Guys, let me clear the deck a little bit here.
Stay-at-home moms in the Philippines.
Clothing is just not my thing, and for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you, Mark.
You remind me of myself when I found a community that felt like they had something that was theirs. However, I got to see myself in it. And it's just not one of my styles. I mean, I think I would look like a yodel in that thing. I got to be able to wear it and feel like I'm part of it, So that's where I'm having the challenge. So I'm out.
Thank you, Damon.
Guys, I'll tell you where I am. I think you're going to really, really struggle to grow this. I don't think that's enough money either. If you want this to be big.
You can always put more money in if you...
I know you can, but then I think I'm going to take a large slice of your company, and that's not what you're going to want. You're going to resent me. So I'm really sorry, guys, but for that reason, I'm out.
So that's an interesting thing you said. He doesn't think 200,000 is enough to grow the business, which I guess it's fair. My question for a lot of these companies, especially a company like this, where it's you made 150,000 profit. Bro, throw that in the. Maybe they're already reinvesting and stuff, but God knows I don't really know why they're here necessarily. What are you going to use the 200 for? That's what they ask some people. They ask people what are you going to use the money for? That's my question. What are you going to use the money for? Are you going to use it for new designs? Are you going to use this for advertising? Are you going to use this for, marketing and get into the ads space? What are you going to use the extra 200 for? And why aren't you just dumping your own cash and dumping your own, stuff into it? Why are you here? Basically, that's my question.
You are doing well, and you're
Just to
obviously
stop you
smart.
right second.
Yes?
We forgot to tell you, we do have romperjill.
Where is romperjill?
Romperjill is not here right now. We put a pause on it during COVID, but we're just now bringing it back to life. And romperjill is kind of a matching style to romperjack. So if you have Jack and Jill, you take your best girlfriend out and you got your guy friend and bada
Well,
bing.
you want to know something? I think couples would like that, having matching. I don't think that this is the right business for me. I'm sorry, I'm out.
So maybe this is something, I was thinking about this, maybe this is something that we could beat Romperjack to the plate at, is having those couples rompers. What's interesting about it is obviously when you get into female rompers or rompers for women, that is now you're just competing with everyone. What's the value, what's the branding of a female of a women's romper? They literally have thousands of companies that sell women's rompers, women's clothing. I guess the branding, the thing would be it matches and it's fitted, I guess, to the girl's body, but the thing is that it's matching and it's a fun pattern. It's not necessarily something that's it's something that's fun and sexy, but not stylish necessarily. And there's a brand in Russia called Dickie Adezhda, Dickie, which means wild clothing, and they basically are in a similar market. Maybe I'll pull it up in a little bit, where they have these clothes for women, extremely, obviously it's tight, they're it's sexy, but they're not necessarily stylish. Like, you wouldn't wear this to the club. Some girls would, if it's like it's a more hip-hop club and you want to, like, really everybody look at your ass, but you wouldn't really wear it to the club. These are way more something you wear to a dance class, something you would wear to the gym, but it wouldn't necessarily be something you would wear to a club, especially in Russia. The girls like to dress up and they like to be more feminine, and that would be not something that they would generally wear to a club. But it's interesting that that is kind of what they're doing in that space. And then they don't really have something like that in America that I've seen. There's probably something. God knows I don't look at women's clothing ads. I've researched the kind of men's clothing, but I haven't really gone into that space. But maybe we could beat romperjack to the jump, because God knows I haven't seen any advertisement about romperjill. I mean, who knows if they even have domains? Like, anyway.
Thank you.
And then there was one.
All roads lead back to Mr. Wonderful. It's one of those on-the-fence deals for me. Sales are validation that you've built a niche here with this product, and I know the community already through Rounderbaum. I look at the 200,000, 5%. I could squeeze your heads, I guess, on taking a much bigger chunk. Normally I know when I hate a deal, but I don't hate this one.
So we've never been able to have inventory in stock. We actually only been selling on backorder and pre-order because we can't keep up with the sales.
People are waiting 2 months to receive our products.
Guys, there's a lot of...
Listen, this is another thing I heard and I was surprised at. 2 months. And one of my friends told me this as well. It's like, when you buy something like this, you're willing to wait for it because it's a quality product, it's cool, and it's like maybe you're only really gonna buy one romper in your life, or maybe one or two. So it's like you're gonna wait for it. Just similar to where you'll wait for a nice suit to arrive, you'll wait for a romper. That's what some guy told me. Like, I guess it wasn't even my friend; it was a guy this weekend. That's surprising to me, and to me that also indicates like I can put things on the website as pre-order and see what happens. We can go ahead with the marketing, we can go ahead and with doing everything, and we can put like, yeah, all of these, everything starts shipping in March, everything starts shipping in April, March and April. And that gives me some comfort in doing that, because before, for me, in my last company, my last iteration of trying to do this, it was a big pain in the butt when you're getting orders. To be fair, before I was selling them I didn't know how long it was going to take, and I was directly drop shipping them from China, which is just a mistake. It's simply a mistake. And it really wasn't communicated extremely clearly and extremely well how long it was going to take. So I was dealing with a lot of customers that were disgruntled after like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I mean, it's taking 3 to 4 weeks for things to arrive, which is insane. For me, unacceptable. I'm not waiting that long, especially if the expectation isn't set on the front end. So that's interesting. I'm going to be making my website after this, and putting some stuff up for pre-order, because that's cool.
Pitches coming down the hall. I gotta fall in love right away. I like it. I don't love it, but I'm impressed with what you've built. I'm just not going to do it. I'm out.
Thank you guys so much for your time.
Really
Good luck,
appreciate
guys.
it.
Congratulations.
Guys.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's still gonna grow.
Yeah. We're going to romp all the way down to the
It's gonna
bank.
grow. It's gonna grow.
That's right.
Don't miss out.
Yeah.
I think they made a bad decision today not investing in it. I think this is just gonna continue to blow up. Our audience loves us. Our customers love us, and we're gonna take this thing to the next level.
So to finish this video out, I do want to go over their social media a little bit, but I want to also look. This guy is clearly, the guy who's really driving this. I like his enthusiasm. It can be a little bit cringe, but I like that he's out here. I like that he's passionate about it. This guy, he seems kind of like the money guy. He doesn't really seem like he's in it for the thing. And the other part about it is that these two founders, I'm gonna be a little bit racist, but they're not cool. They're not cool, and maybe they're gay. I don't know, but they're not cool. and I'm not inspired to buy something from them. But I'm cool. Am I cool? I don't know. I feel like I can present a cool image, and I feel like the people that I interact with and people that are part of my social circle that I'm building are cool as well. And I feel like we can represent my brand of We Peacock a lot better than these guys are representing their brand. I think they're a little, it's just like they're not. He's not wearing, like, bro, you don't even live, like, you ain't got no chest. Like, if you took off his clothes, would we be out here? Would we be looking? You know, would we be sus? No, we wouldn't be sus. We wouldn't be out here. So let's go ahead and take a look at their social media. There's my recorder. Let's go ahead and look at their social media. Solid showing on Instagram with 30,000 followers, redefining men's fashion. And I like that, you know, they've since they spec'd out that they are, well, first of all, I don't know why they have a black logo thing here. I feel like they should have I guess they have that white stuff in their logo, so they have to have the black background, but honestly, I don't know. Also, you should probably have like the green outline or something like that, so people like think that there's a story and they click on it. But God knows they don't have stories. God knows they don't have any content. 571 posts. Decent engagement for a business account. I always hate to see. Yeah, look, 705. If they post a photo, they have almost no reels. Let's look at this reel real quick. Hope they don't have any copyright music. Little slow motion. Little booty, little something. All slow mo, man. We could do a couple speed ramps. He's got good hair for it too. Shop now. Mid. You could do a little bit better. We could do some speed ramps. We could do some cuts. You could have a lot more fun with that presentation, and they're not really going for it. I don't like that. No real, no videos really. Let's see what's going on here. We have a TikTok. The feeling when the Black Friday sale is about to drop. Who's not Aaron Field? Let's just peep that real quick. Let's see if they actually have invested a little bit in marketing. Hopefully, TikTok's probably just gonna automatically start playing on my phone. Okay, let's try to. Okay, it's all the way down. Okay. Not Aaron Field. Okay, this guy has like 80,000 followers on Instagram. Sorry, on TikTok. Not a very high video view rate. It looks like he's a gamer. Yeah. I don't know if I would necessarily invest in this person to make your content. It's possible that he could do something. I mean, again, I see the post that they posted like in rompims, and they're kind of advertising for romperjack. It's got 600 likes. $2,700 views. They got 3. Looks like they have 3 romperjack things here. I should record my screen. Let me record my screen real quick. Oh, you can see it right here. You can see some of it, but I'm going to record some of the screen as well. Looks like, so they have this roommates thing, 690 likes. Wait, they're not even wrong. Wait. Oh. Okay, they're wearing a belt with it, which, mid. Why? It's a cinched waist anyway. Okay. Well, are they gay? Okay. Doesn't matter. They definitely got paid, obviously, because. Okay. And then we have this one. All right, so it's. Oh, look at that. 154. Well, listen, romperjack really put 6 posts in a row. Cool. Can I stop the recording? Yeah, I did. Alright, I mean, it looks like they God, I hope they didn't pay a lot of money for that advertisement, because they didn't post any of it. They didn't do any of it. They didn't. God, you could put the reels up here. God knows these are trending sounds. I didn't play them, but like those are all trending sounds. You could post them as reels. So the content is mid. We have their Facebook page. Can I stop? Come on, guys. We'll skip the Facebook page for a second. We have their Twitter, which 222 follow. God knows Twitter is hard to kind of build a following on, because you actually have to really provide value. You can't just repost stuff, and that's what they're doing. They just have like this auto thing. Just posted a photo from Instagram. Come on, guys. You know that it literally, what's the point of, you can't have an Instagram account at that point. Like, no one cares. No one sees this. Like, what? Come on. Just posted a photo. Yeah, that's trash. Now, their YouTube channel, I have more subscribers than romperjack. Now, I have no subscribers, but I have more subscribers than this. We have their commercial, their original commercial, which is actually decent. They have a couple videos that are actually decent filmmaking. Butt slap was sus, unnecessary. Okay. So I do want to watch this video. Dudes in Romper Stop. This guy is probably angry. I do want to watch that later. I will watch it later. They didn't respond to any of these comments. They should have. I don't know why. But this is a decent. If you remember the Zesties commercial, God, I mean, truly some of the worst. If you type in Zesties on freaking YouTube, it's one of the worst things I've ever seen. It's just disgusting. One of the worst things. But this is actually it's decent content. It's not bad. You know, 8.8 views. It's not bad. Obviously, everything is dated. Everything's super old. But I also wanted to watch this one, Romperjack Party. We're gonna have little parties like this probably. That's probably what I'm gonna be doing. I like this video a lot more. Little speed ramp there with a little slow-mo. Pinata. Kissing girls. Put the girl in a romper or a sexier bikini or make her hotter. Solid. I'm here for it. Like that was a good. I don't know why they didn't just keep throwing parties and keep doing that. Maybe, 2.2 thousand. That's a decent bit. Like, it's kind of crazy. Did they not look at this? Like, if you post some garbage, God knows what is this. If you post this like basic ass Facebook garbage ass ad, like, no one's gonna watch it. You post this like 30-second, But if you actually put some time into the content, like, people watch it. Even though it's only 51 seconds, it's like a nice filmmaking experience. Like, it's a nice little thing. It's only 51 seconds, but it's nice. So we're gonna watch it. But so they don't have a presence on YouTube. I think that we can take that all the way over. God knows, even just with covers of our little parties and posting dance videos with people in the rompers, like, we can take over so easily. Let's not watch this for now. Yeah, so that's the. Oh, let's look at the Facebook account real quick while we're on the way out. 110 people like it. Looks like they have some engagement, which is something. 13. I mean, God knows to get engagement on Facebook can be something. God knows. I mean, why are you not allowed to post any clips? Come on, guys. Can we react to your own thing on the internet? Right? Put it out there. So they have some engagement, 4 likes and so on. Get a giveaway. Like this photo, like no one participated in the giveaway. Like, what's going on here? 2 likes on Facebook. This thing got like 700 on the other internet thing. So, yeah, I think there's a lot of room for improvement. I think that the industry has a lot of places to go, a lot of places to grow, and I think that, I wish romperjack luck. I hope maybe even we get to work together in the future. Me personally, I have a romper business as well, where I'm going to be launching sometime in the next couple months or so. I'm going to have a website up. I have the website up right now. It's called wepeacock.com, but you can't actually see any products or anything. But I have to remake the website because Square is awful, and I'm going to make a whole bunch of videos on Square. Square's just absolutely a terrible company. Don't touch Square, and don't touch PayPal. You can use them you could use Square or PayPal to process payments, but do not play with them for actually, definitely don't play with them for holding money, bank accounts, and honestly, you really shouldn't, especially with Square, you should really be careful with having them process your payments because they got some fucked up shit in their user agreement. It is not, that ain't it. You don't want to play with them. Let's look at Zesty's Facebook page. Okay, 253 people, but they haven't posted. Oh, look at that, 2021. Yeah, no engagement. Just nobody cares. Nobody cares. Very, very bad. Yeah, so that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you for watching, if you watched. And we're going to be out here with my content and with future content. I'm getting a new camera on Wednesday. And yeah, hopefully I'll be posting a little bit more. See you guys.